Hey Vintage Beauties, so I'm gonna start this whole dialogue over. I am so sorry. I had my music blasting on my phone and I'm like, I can hear me talking, so I didn't think it was that loud, but it was. Let's talk about these bodega owners and their ruthless, cowardness actions. They were so wrong on so many levels. Now, don't get me wrong. No one is asking them to be superheroes. There's no real Superman. They can't fly. They can't absorb bullets. Their body don't automatically heal itself. However, there has to be enough human compassion for them to say, I see someone in danger. I see a kid who needs help. What can I do in this situation? They could have at least said, what can I do to prevent death or further harm? Instead, they were cowards. They were scared. They decided to not only kick him out, but like shut the door behind him. So they wanted to make it known, I believe, to those little low-life punks that they had nothing to do with this and don't come after my store. I hope their store gets shut down and I hope they get fined. I don't know if there was any crime committed, but I do know they need to get fined because they failed to protect a minor. They failed to intervene in any way. They didn't call the police. They didn't do anything to help him. And in that, they hurt him. And I believe they need to get punished for that in itself. Monetary punishment is so effective when you're dealing with people like that. They were heartless. At the end of the day, they were heartless and they need to pay for that. They need to pay for what they allowed to happen, for how they didn't intervene. So I want to know your thoughts on that. My thoughts are that they need to be fined a hefty fine because they didn't intervene, they didn't call, they didn't do anything. They kicked him out, which was wrong. And so they need to see if any laws were broken. Because, you know, there's a law. If somebody's trying to commit suicide and you intervene, they have a right to sue you. So there should be a law if you don't help somebody. There should be a law if you don't help somebody. If you're not designated or carded or mandated to intervene in a suicide attempt or a known suicide attempt, then you will be fined. You can get, not fined, you can get sued for that. Because the person could say, you stopped me from doing something that I wanted to do to myself. I was not going to hurt anybody else. So, what are your thoughts? I think that he should pay. I think that there should be some type of consequences, both monetary and time-wise. He should do some type of time, some type of community service. There should be something, and his bodega needs to be shut down. And if there's going to be any protest, it needs to be right there. My second thing is, what is going on in the world where we don't care about nobody but ourselves? I mean, that was blatant selfishness. It was on a level that was disgusting and disturbing. It was disturbing to watch this man kick him out. This boy was terrified, had fear all over him. I know it radiated from his soul. And this man, all he could see was dollar signs. All he could see was his business being destroyed. He could have easily helped that boy. He could have easily done something. So then my challenge is, when we see something, do something in some kind of way. Nobody's saying trying to be a superhero. Nobody's saying risk your life. But God, if God gives you the strength and the power and you feel in your soul to do something, do it. He will see you through that. He will protect you. He will guide you. It's so much that I said on the other video that I'm not saying here. But the main points is, we have to get in our minds and our heads that we are going to start doing something. We're going to start standing up. We're going to start banding. We're going to start banding together, binding together, to protect these children, because they have prey everywhere. The prey looks like them, their own race, their own nationality, a minority. The predators, the predators look like them, their own nationality, their own race. The predators are the officers. The predators are the store owners that don't want them inside. The predators are these racist, prejudiced people who are getting away with heinous crimes because of the color of their skin. So We have to start educating our youth. We have to start encouraging our youth and being there, standing in the gap. It's a lot of things that contribute to the downfall of society, but some of it is just ignorance, is hate, is pure evil. But there is a greater force than evil. Love is greater than evil. Love is greater than hate. Love transforms. Love changes things. And so if we start showing love, and we start allowing our lives to be led in love, there will be a difference. And all it has to do is start small little changes. Instead of cussing someone out, you pray for them. Instead of going off because somebody did something wrong, you forgive them without them asking. Those are small measures of love that can stop and prevent something big from happening. You guys, I pray peace and blessings over each and every one of you guys. I pray peace and blessings over your children and protection. Keep rocking with your girl. And I'm going to show y'all my outfit of the day. Once I get to work, I'm finna get me some coffee. But let's keep America prayed up, man. This was a heartless man, but we have to start allowing our heart to beat for change. Deuces.